Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to my channel. I want to kick off my 2021 year with this video right here. My Plano edge boxes have finally come in. I bought these back on Black Friday. I buy a bulk of my tackle on Black Friday, either through Tackle Warehouse or Susquehanna Fish and Tackle. Both places do incredible deals. I'll link a card up here in the video so you could check out that video and see all the stuff that I bought. But yep, it's been a little while, but the edge boxes are here. So I want to kind of open them up, show you what's inside them, go over them, what I'm going to put in them. Let's get started. First up, I picked up the Edge Flex. This is an awesome box. First off, first impression, this is a pretty robust box. It's actually thicker than the standard 3700s that I've gotten in the past. I'll hold a little bit more tackle. So let's take a look like dimensionally what we got here. So dimensions on this 3700 Flex is it's about 14 inches long, 9 inches wide, 2.6 inches thick. So it's like a little over 2 5/8 inch. Now, in comparison to like the terminal tackle box, which is a 3700 basically thin, there's your thickness there. And then a standard 3700 stowaway box here. You can see the different thicknesses. So this 3700 is definitely thicker. The dimensions on the thin box is 14 long, 9 inches wide, and 1 3/8 inches, or a little bit larger than 3/8 thick. The standard stowaway box, 14 inches long, 9 inches wide, and 1.88 inches, so a little over 7/8 of it, 1 7/8 inches thick. So yeah, definitely a thicker box the Flex is. I like it. You can put more tackle in it. Something else I want to point out. On the bottom of the boxes, and all of them, they got these little feet. And the little feet or tabs help to kind of secure them in place when they're stacked. There's like a little recess here on the lip up top. Kind of keeps them from sliding around. I think that's a pretty nice option, especially if you're stacking them up on a shelf or something. Keeps them from falling over. That's pretty cool. It's got this killer single latch setup. Has the ability for a dry marker for labeling what's in your box. Got the seal, the waterproof seal all the way around, which is essential for keeping your stuff dry. The dividers are already pre-cut. I love that because I can't stand cutting up all these dividers and trimming them and trying to fit them. And if you look inside, the box is a clean slate. There's nothing here. You can do anything you want with this box. It's unlimited. You can put anything in here. And the whole thing has built-in restrictor in it, which is like a corrosion preventative to help protect your tackle. Now, I spend a lot of money on tackle, just like you guys do every year, and I'm always trying to protect it, keep it in great shape, and this is going to help. When I saw they were coming out with this series, I could not wait to get my hands on it. It's going to be awesome. So this little water wick is a pretty cool idea, and I've done something similar to this in the past. This actually, though, kind of sits in one of the little inserts on the side of the box. It has its own little secure location. You'll see in this little topwater box I have here, I got a desiccant. Every time we get an order from like Amazon or something comes in the mail, if they have a couple of those in the boxes, I usually grab a few and throw them in a Ziploc bag, and then later on I throw them into my tackle organizers just to help wick out water. But now they come with these boxes, which is pretty cool. So let's take a look inside this little housing. They got their own little desiccant in there. That's pretty neat. you can actually, if these things get saturated, you can actually like reuse them. You can put them in an oven. There's a guy who did a really cool video, a little science experiment on how much these things actually absorb, and how he dries them out and all that. And I'm going to put a link up here in the corner, or up here in the card. I'll put a card up here in the corner, and you can check that out. But yeah, it's a pretty good little video. The guy did a really good job, you know, scientifically going through, getting it to absorb water, seeing how much it is, how much water it absorbs. So check it out. So next, let's get into the dividers. I like how Plano packaged them. They did a nice job securing them so they're not rolling around all over the place. They're all pre-cut. They have 38 dividers in all, which makes this so versatile. You can arrange these boxes in any way you want. Every box has these inserts in them, or dovetail inserts that you can slide the dividers in, and they lock in pretty secure. So it comes with 5 of the 4 segmented dividers, and these dividers actually have those inserts in them too. None of the other dividers seem to have an insert like this in there, as you can see. And that's a little disappointing, because I think that would make it a little more versatile if you had some additional inserts on other dividers. But all the dividers are perforated, give you better airflow, and then they got the restrictor in them, and that water wick system will help absorb water quicker, being you have that airflow. So I think that's a pretty slick idea. They're all around pre-cut, which I really like. So now I don't have to sit here and cut them and fit them and try to squeeze them into the box, and they're all bowed and messed up. So I love that they're pre-cut. Save you a lot of time. They think of everything over there at Plano. They didn't let anything go with this box. So you have 5 of the 4 segmented dividers. Then there's 6 of the 3 segmented dividers. 9 of the 2 segmented dividers. And then there's 18 of these single dividers, or single segmented dividers, which again makes it super versatile. So what I got here, these 2 are my topwater boxes. I'm a topwater junkie, and I collect a lot of topwater baits. Nothing like getting a good bite on topwater. So you can see here, this is a standard waterproof 3700 box, which I've used for years now. Here's another one here. We can see the thickness of them. They're a little bit thinner than the Flex box. So what I'm hoping to do is, by using the adaptability of the Flex system, is to compile both these boxes of baits into this Flex 3700. So let's see what I can do. Let's check it out. So here, these are my large stick baits. I got a ton of stick baits. I got some in this box, some in this box. So first thing I want to do is, this seems to be probably one of my larger baits. I'm going to segment this side of the box for my large stick baits. So let's get this is a 4 segmented divider. I'm going to slip that right into this little dovetail setup here. Fits nice and snug. That ain't going nowhere. And they're kind of heavy duty, so you know, I think they'll last a bit longer than the thinner ones. These thinner dividers that you wind up with on a lot of these boxes. This is impressive. All right, let's start putting some stick baits in here. One thing you notice, I use hook bonnets, which are good for keeping these baits from getting tangled up. But check this out. This is a cool little tip. I picked this tip up off of Wired to Fish using small little rubber bands. So Walmart sells these little Wonder Loom rubber bands. They're like little tiny rubber bands. Kids use them to make like bracelets and stuff with them. So on this wired to fish segment I had seen, you can take these and use these to secure your trebles to keep the baits from getting all tangled up. So let's see, I might have one rolling around in here somewhere. You know what, better yet, we'll just take this one that has the bonnets on. I'm gonna pull the bonnets off. So I'm gonna grab one of the, I'm gonna take the back treble, I'm gonna lay it down over the bait like so. I'm gonna grab the center treble, lay that down over the bait like so, wrap it once, then I'm gonna wrap it again, and then I'm gonna take the front treble, lay that on the bait like so, take a loop of the rubber band, and bang, they're all secured. Holds the baits nice and secure, you can see here, there's one. Now I can pick them up and they're not all tangled up. You can quickly grab them out of the box. So I'm gonna start filling this box up with my stick baits. Now these two guys here are wake baits. These are some pretty big wake baits that I got. So I'm gonna put these in maybe a different compartment in this box. But throw my desiccant pack in there. Like I said, I've been doing this little trick for a while. I did it in terminal tackle. Throw a couple of these in your terminal tackle for sure. All right, now, look at all these. So I got whopper ploppers, stick baits, chug baits, walking baits. Whew. So let's see, I'm gonna maybe put some of my ploppers on that side there. All right, let's get another 4-segmented divider. I'm gonna drop that in right here. Cool. And 3-segmented divider. Let's put it here. But yeah, we'll put it in the middle. No, we're gonna put it here. Put my whopper ploppers here. I got a ton of whopper ploppers. I think I'm going to put my poppers. These are all my different poppers. Chug bugs. Yeah, there's another stick bait. More. Blade bait. It's a nice little wake bait. It's a blade bait. Put my blade baits in there. There's another nice little blade bait. Poppers. Wake bait. Stick bait. Popper. Wake bait. Stick bait. Blade bait. All right, there you go. All my topwater baits in one box. Totally eliminated having 2 boxes. That's great. I love it. can also see everything that I need to see in here. Nice and snug. Last thing, gotta label it. Nice. So I can say I'm quite pleased with the Flex Edge. This is a great system. Not only was I able to compile two 3,700 boxes full of topwater baits into this one box, but with the second Flex Edge box that I purchased, I was able to get all my square bills into one box, which is freaking awesome. I have a lot of square bills. I got everything from my oversized square bills, like this Guggen's bait, KVD Magnum 4.0, to my flat-sided square bills, my Megabass, my Spros, even have some of my Spro balsa baits in here, KVD 2.5s, KVD 1.5s. Got them all in here. They're all in one box. No longer having to carry two 3,700 boxes full of baits. This is fantastic. And as a quick tip, so you see I did the whole rubber band thing, but not only that, on my square bills, I usually like to write on the square bill with a fine tip magic marker what the depth is, how much they weigh. So that way you have a decent idea, because not all baits are labeled. Like some of the Rapala baits will actually have like a DT8 or a DT10 telling you the depth they run. A lot of these baits don't. So I like to just right underneath the bill, write down, you know, the depth they run, how much they weigh. Helps out, especially when you're on the water and you ain't got time to mess around, or what was this bait, or what size bait is this, and what depth does it run. So all in all, I'm quite pleased with the Flex system. I was able to consolidate 4 boxes into 2. And with the versatility of the different size dividers, and then having the security of restrictor and water wicking system in it, I know they're going to stay safe and dry, and I'm happy. You can see inside the box. Can't beat it. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video I did on the Flex Edge series boxes. I'm really pleased with them. Drop some comments down below. Let me know some of the tips and tricks that you do when you store your tackle. But I'm going to break this up into a little series. I plan to do my next video will be on the Flex terminal tackle box. I'll break out my box, show you what I have in my terminal tackle box, kind of go over some things, maybe provide a couple tips for y'all, do a kind of review and show you what I can get into this box. Well, as always, guys, I appreciate the support, the likes. Please share, and stay safe and keep your hooks sharp, your lines wet, and your reels are cranking. I'll talk to you all soon.